Does or does that not sound like the intro to Monty Python's Flying Circus or something? Doc Nano, Adventures of Lolo 3, Eggerlander's March, OC Remix, ocremix.org. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody, as you can tell. Especially if you came over here from Twitter and you saw that ridiculous picture I just put on there. This is going to be completely ridiculous. It's probably going to be the most ridiculous stream I've ever done. And hey, it's April Fool's Day. Why not? So the whole sunglasses thing draws comparisons probably to Dr. Disrespect. And I remembered I had a wig sitting around from an old Halloween thing I did in 2014. So this has been sitting for like 6 years. And I actually swapped out my usual Sennheiser, very inconspicuous headset that goes with this mic for my actual gaming headset, Logitech G cheapo something or another, and this side. I even have the mic down. One of my ongoing jokes, I've seen a couple of Doc's streams, and one of my ongoing jokes about Doc is that I swear he's pretending to use the gaming headset microphone, because you know how tinny headset mics are. Why, if you're recording in a podcast or in a studio setting, like for a stream, especially if you're a big streamer like that, why on earth would you do anything other than just, have one of these little tinny things on for decoration if you have a real mic somewhere nearby, so you can just use that for the stream audio and the comms. So I also got rid of the pop filter so I can stop hiding behind the pop filter, and I'm going to get my ugly face off the screen very, very quickly here. So let's close this out. Hey, it's a little darker now, so less for people's monitors to shatter over or whatever. So as you can guess from the title, we're going to be doing something a little different in our usual middle of the night dark streaming setup. We're going to be playing the Trials of Mana demo again, but this time with two characters that I probably would never play. This thing itches for some reason. Whatever. It's been sitting for years. But we're going to play the Trials of Mana demo. We're going to play through that again with two characters completely unlike what I did last time. Last go around was Duran and Kevin. The third character I don't think gets brought into the demo. You finish the demo before the third character joins your party. We're going to play as Angela and Charlotte, the mage and the cleric, respectively, the two casters. It's April Fool's Day, everybody. You got a cold one? If you don't have a cold one, now's the time to get one. As I fire this game up and play it in a way that I probably would. Well, the fun part about these controller games is that... Oh, there goes my screen. The fun part about these controller games is that I can actually... I can play them through OBS using the controller, because the keyboard and mouse can actually be used Well, it would help if I actually did this. Put it back on screen here. Where is my game? There we go. Finally. I just play it at a frame rate loss. But so I can't see more than 30 frames a second here. We got everything set to 3 for volumes. I think the last playthrough I had was too soft. So let's get this underway.
Trials of Mana.
It sounds different with the gaming headset too. This is more airy and open, which is better for 3D stuff, as opposed to the more studio-ish ones that I use with the Sennheisers. Sennheisers are older though. I've had those since 2004. All right, this is a loud, boisterous game, so let's get into it before the controller shuts off. We still have the Duran save in there. Now, just to be fun, we're going to be playing as casters, doing mostly melee. Crank it up to hard mode. I am setting myself up for some serious failure on this April Fool's Day. There we go. Here come the weeb jokes.
I'm Angela, Princess of Altena.
Oh my goodness, I'm a narcissist.
Hey, she's royalty, and if you know her backstory, you know why she acts the way she does. And if you know anything about psychology, then it makes even more sense.
I'm Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendell.
Okay. The jokes are going to be telling me to... the third character doesn't matter, so let's have some fun here. There we go. Let's set Reese as the third character, even though Reese never shows up in the demo.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I always liked how incredibly polite she was, though. So, proceed with this party. Yes, I am most certainly not playing with this combo when the full game comes out. Oh, man. So let's move the picture in the corner there. Just a tad, so I can see the load bars. Yeah, like right here. Who cares if you... Well... Alright.
In Altena, the kingdom of magicians, the true queen's magic was all that kept the freezing temperatures of the surrounding snowy
Remember, this game
lands
came out
at
years
bay.
before World of Warcraft.
But as the mana of the world grew weaker, so did her power. Bit by bit, the ice and cold began to encroach on the castle.
Quel'Thalas,
Citizens,
anyone?
We all feel the magic draining from the land
All right.
as mana weakens.
Fix the picture
For
while
our
they're talking.
mighty kingdom of Altena, this is of grave concern. We shall not sit idly while our country crumbles. No, we must open the forbidden portal to the sanctuary of mana, and then we can obtain the Sword of Mana.
I thought that was
Sanctuary of Mana.
Be still.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Legend says the portal to the
Fake
sanctuary
hair
of
getting in
mana
my nose.
only appears after activating the mana stones throughout the world. Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious mana
Why are you
stone,
headbanging to that weeb
so
stuff?
we expect a certain amount of resistance. We shall muster our strength and take the mana stones by force. Our true queen will obtain the Sword of Mana to rule her magic empire.
Huge! Make Altena great again! Woo!
Glory to Altena!
Okay. Oh, the
Come on,
story.
Jose! Please.
Oh, look, it's our protagonist.
Hush! No need to shout, Your Highness. Honestly, you know, I used to be the sharpest of the great magic users in the Altenish court.
Whoa, hang on. I do not need another trip down your winding memory lane. Just teach me the rest of yesterday's lesson.
Oh, boy. I think I knew at least 3 girls like her in high school. Ugh. The memories. I may need therapy after this playthrough.
I've told
Whatever.
you time and time again. You cannot use magic simply by learning the steps. Your magic has not manifested because you rely on form instead of spirit.
AKA,
Oh,
this isn't
please,
D&D,
not another
otherwise she'd be a
lecture.
sorceress.
Fine, I just won't ask for lessons anymore then. Take that.
Oh, brother. What have I gotten myself
This
into?
child.
So, if you know your fantasy stuff, if this was Dungeons and Dragons, she would be a sorceress instead of a wizard.
There's Victor.
Oh, is
Hey,
that
Victor!
her?
Hey!
Oh, morning, Your Highness. Have you finished your magic lessons already?
Is that
You
her
know
castle
Jose
crush?
complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? Please consider my plight next time, Your Highness.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena.
Yeah.
With a heavy burden dogging her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely. Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings. Though she knew that the queen had important responsibilities that kept the two from playing, that knowledge didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears.
This is actually where it gets very serious and very dark, because people who turn out the way she does often have
Starved
stuff
for
like this in their
attention,
childhood.
The princess grew into a rebellious youth. She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the magic power of her bloodline. That lack of talent was never far from her mind.
And this is where it gets interesting, because I picked hard mode
I'm
and have to
so
melee as a
bored.
mage.
Why does nothing ever happen around here?
Oh my goodness, the castle's boring.
How many like Disney movies and whatnot have we seen this in? Oh, brother, my ears! Ah! What have I gotten myself into on this April Fool's Day? Eek! Whatever. Oh, man. This is actually going to go on the YouTube channel as well, so the embarrassment will be double by the time the sun comes up. Alright. Oh, let's see if I remember any of the controls. 7 MP, okay. Not like those D&D games where the mages have barely any health. But yeah, in Dungeons and Dragons, the wizards practice and study magic, and the sorcerers and sorceresses are naturals at it. She's basically a sorceress, except this isn't D&D, so she's gonna have to go bonk things with a stick for the first part of the game. Stand back, Your Highness. The mages are practicing their magic. All right. We already know to go to where the stars are and stuff, so this way. All right, to anybody who's laughing by now, if you ever tuned into Project Melody's stream on Twitch, you have no soapbox to stand on, you shameless punks. What's the talk button again? Come on. Okay, she can do power attacks, like that matters. Talk? The mage guards may be only women, but they are lots of magicians in Altena. The Crimson Wizard is supposed to be on par with the Queen herself, according to rumor. Okay, plot. I don't want to talk to the NPC, I want to talk to the plot NPC who will actually advance this story. The true queen is in an important meeting, something about the fate of the kingdom or some such. The Crimson Wizard is with her, of course. I believe it's a war council. Yep, this is the inverse of everything we did last time. Last time it was the Fighter Kingdom being attacked by the Mage Kingdom, and this time it's the Mage Kingdom attacking the Fighter Kingdom. The resemblance is to Quel'Thalas, of course. We'll just say they're coincidence, even though this game predates WoW by quite some time. Probably not so much the Warcraft games that came out around the same time, but I'll leave the conspiracy theories to the people that are actually into that stuff. mean, there's only so many stories you can tell without getting to the point where you're just changing details. Nope, don't eek. Talk to the wizard lady. Your Highness, Victor was searching for you. So, what's it gonna be like when we get to when we have to do some combat? Do more dashes. Get this over with. Not only are people gonna tell me to turn in my man card, they're gonna bring a paper shredder to special to the occasion. Okay.
Crimson Wizard is training the mages harder than ever. I heard some were injured, but I suppose that's one of the dangers of war. I'm not sure, but the Crimson Wizard might be as powerful as Her Majesty
Winter's made a comeback, even though it's
now.
April.
Oh, there you are. Your Highness, the Queen and her advisor have called for you. I will wait for you in the gardens. Now is not the time to dawdle.
Please hurry, Your Highness.
If I were a bigger streamer, people would be like, simp, pog you, simp, pog you. Oh, boy. I did not lose a bet, for anyone who's curious. Wait, well, this makes it interesting. What happens if she meets Duran in the remake?
This is urgent. Her Majesty is preparing our troops to invade Valsena across the sea. We must go to her, Your Highness.
All right. Now we get to see a little bit of why she's as snotty as she is. Unlike last time, which was a blind run, I did play this through a little. I was actually legit curious of when she
Your
became
Majesty.
a caster.
I believe you sent for me?
Angela, allow me to explain. As you know, we must control the Mana Stones to gain access to the sanctuary. That is the reason for our invasion.
He even kind of reminds me of a blood
Legend
elf.
says if we activate the energy of the Mana Stones in the world, the portal will open. And we don't question legend. We shall begin with the Altenish Mana Stone.
How will you do that?
We will use a forbidden magic spell. Outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter in exchange for that mana energy. However, my associate and I are too important for this sacrifice.
Abner
If
Tharn
we use
2.0!
your body as a vessel for that cursed magic, your death would act as the catalyst we need to release the Mana Stone's true power.
Yeah, she does have a few things in common with Abner Tharn.
But
this
Mother-
game predates ESO by a long time.
You've been a useless blight on my lineage for far too long. To think that my daughter could be so
This
weak
is just
and
bad.
powerless. Under these circumstances, sacrificing yourself for the spell is the most fitting end for my heir. Now come, my child.
Oh, man.
No! No!
And considering how she just treated her daughter there,
She's gone.
it's sad because this is straight out of the psychology books. Usually that kind of behavior is exhibited by mothers who secretly wish they'd had a son instead of a daughter. It's ugly to be reminded of that now that I'm much older playing this game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Because Video Games moment.
No. Where?
AKA, she ain't Elsa.
Outside the castle. But why would my mother? I can't return, but I have no idea what to do now.
Well, someone please hook her up with a
Wasn't
winter
there
coat.
village to the east? That might be my only option at this point.
Oh boy.
Ah!
April Fool's Day it is. Oh, at least we're finding gold. Oh, this fake hair is pretty itchy. Okay, so this is the melee tutorial. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you have to do all the power attack. And then there's this. Collect particles to increase the gauge, and then left bumper and X.
Are you challenging me? Double slash!
That's the you talking to me moment of Trials of Mana right there.
I actually won. I think.
Oh, man. Keep forgetting. Well, like I mentioned last time, it's basically Nintendo backwards with the jump button versus the attack button. So I've got years of experience in the NES era where the buttons are the other way around. So I'm going to tend to jump when I should be attacking. So when does she learn a spell so she can just stop hitting things with a stick? Ooh, candy. So we have something we can use to regain health. Good. Keep in mind this is hard mode. Oh, there's one of those health jars. I forgot those were a thing too. Let's grab the treasure.
You'll regret this. Double slash!
Level up. Hey, I remember that from the original game. All right. All right, so where do we level up again? Stats display? No. There we go. Training. That's right. So this has been combined together, I think. So you have strength plus 5. So this is the interesting part because even though she's a caster, there is... Ooh. What's Holy Bolt? Holy Bolt? That's a spell. Good to get some kind of attack spell there. Diamond Shards and Spell Guard. Intellect, Limit Break, and Intellect. So even if you put points in Strength, there's something that you get from that, even as a caster. This isn't totally World of Warcraft where the casters can't do anything. So I hear a little bit of distortion. Maybe I cranked everything up too much. Let's see if we can get that Holy Bolt spell. So let's put everything into Spirit, turn her into somewhat of a Smite Priest. Ah, there we go. Deals light magic damage. So, good. So she has a spell now. What would Intellect have done? I'm thinking in terms of WoW here, so... let's see what that is. Let's see what that does here. What? Now how the heck do we cast it? Is the thing covering up? Yeah, the thing in the corner is covering stuff up. Let's go over to the other side. I think this was the problem last time too. Why don't I learn stuff? Left bumper. She has the MP for it. Or she will anyways after she gets to an inn. Let's see if we can use that spell. I think maybe you can only use it in combat. Let's see if we can get that health thing. No, we're full health. Alright. Fight! 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 What? You still can't... Wait, do the enemies drop walnuts? The things that help you regenerate your MP? That'd be a items, strategy, target weakened enemies, adventure log, etc. Training. We have that set up. It says, yeah, it says she learned Holy Bolt. So how come she can't hook it up? Gear stats. Wand, cotton robe. The other stuff is a lot. Ah, we gotta set it as an ability. I think. No. Oh, what the heck? Moves? Ah, here we go. That's double slash. That's the class strike. So what's this? This out of the way. You must obtain the requisite elemental's power. So when do we actually... Ah, so when we meet that light elemental at the very end of the demo, she can actually cast a spell. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one if most of the demo she has to melee everything. Happy April Fool's Day, everyone! Basically the polar opposite of what I would play. Even if I was playing this game.
It's too cold. I can't take another step.
The ironic part is that while she's passing out in the snowbank, this is actually the in music.
Please.
At this point, I don't care that the frame rate's gimped because I'm playing this through OBS. At least there's no latency from the controller to the streaming software.
Where am I?
Okay, so even though we kind of sort of stayed in an inn, we didn't get any MP back. Whatever.
Oh, good. You're awake. My daughter found you in the snowfields. We brought you back to Ulrent. Oh, please rest until you feel well. Cheery, look! Our guest woke up.
Woo!
Yay! Can I play with her? Huh? Can I?
No.
Oh, I have to actually advance the dialogue?
But I'll play with you.
Yay!
I never played as any kind of caster in this game because I never want to carry walnuts. Why do I have to advance the dialogue? Isn't this painful enough? The cringe we broke the cringe meter already, let me tell you. No, I did not lose a bet. I'm just going to keep saying that for any time people stop by.
I'll go for a walk to boost my mood.
Oh boy. Because video games. Then again, she does kind of look like Queen Frostine from Candyland, so it's not like this whole doesn't make sense outside of whatever. You can find a seed. Try playing Inn's magic pot located near the front desk. You can grow items and equipment from the various types of seeds. The pot will level up the more seeds you plant. The higher your magic pot level is, so the better your chance of getting good items. Enemies will drop seeds more often, too. We don't have any. We'll save that for the full game. Snow Hamlet Alurant. Investigate the town. Ah, here we go.
Ma'am, I don't know what to do.
Cold ones are mandatory
give me
for
guidance.
this.
Sometimes people lose any last spark of hope and fall into the deepest despair. When that happens, you must go to Holy City Wendell and seek advice from His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
The Priest of Light?
To find your way through the darkness of despair, you will need a guiding light. Go to Wendell, child. That is your fate.
Huh? Come on! This fraud told me the same thing. Go to Wendell or whatever. All I asked was whether my next child was going to be a boy or a girl.
Okay. So when's the...
Holy City Wendell, huh?
Oh, here's Meridian
I
Child.
don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it's bound to be better than getting caught here in my own kingdom. I'll go. I mean, nothing could possibly be worse than staying cooped up in the castle. And if I learn how to handle my magic, maybe my mother will welcome me back. There's a chance, at least.
Always liked the soundtrack to this game.
Heart heavy with the Queen's rejection, Angela left Altena as a wanted criminal with a price on her head.
So, this game gives you the option of playing the original soundtrack from the 16-bit game, but I've recently found out about this game while learning more about what's going on with it, that there's a version of the Super Nintendo game renamed to Trials of Mana that's now available on the Nintendo Switch as part of a Mana collection of various Secret of Mana type games. Which, this is what a lot of RPG fans call the real sequel, The Secret of Mana, as opposed to Secret of Evermore. So, it's just one of those things where the game could have come out on the Super Nintendo, but it was just so late in the Super Nintendo's life cycle that Chrono Trigger made it over here, but Seiken Densetsu 3 did not. So, it's just the way things were. Now, of course, many of these games we couldn't have back in the 90s have a little bit of a cult following these days. Although, quite frankly, I probably would be better off playing the 16-bit version with how cartooned up this game is now that it's being remade. Alright, off to Werewolf Town, right? Well, sort of.
Chad? Belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
Oh, come on! Now how am I supposed to get to Wendell? I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't like the look of these beastmen at all.
What's the matter? You don't like them tall, dark, and handsome, and turning into werewolves whenever the sun goes down? Pipe down, pup. I'm sure there's been plenty of fanfics and whatnot about her having some kind of relationship with Duran or something like that.
They transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment. The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
If it's easier to sneak around at night, I'll just go to the inn and rest until then. I am not about to risk my complexion by staying up all night.
Oh, that's what it's all about, huh?
Hey, it might not be my place to meddle, but you should stay inside when beastmen are around. Leave once it's dark instead. They pay less attention to little things like guard duty at night. I'm free until then, if you're looking for some company. Or not. Don't worry, I was joking. See?
This is where you encounter the other characters, including the ones that may not be in your party. And if you're playing as some other character and Angela's sleeping, you wake her up, it's not a good idea. And it's been really hammed up in this version of the game. So, wasn't there more than one character besides Hawkeye hanging out in town? I think, wasn't Duran complaining about the lack of weapons or something? It's something like that. Let's check the weapon shop. They have to have... Wait, what's this? Oh, just a jar. Going Zelda style there. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, give me a break. What kind of weapon shop doesn't sell weapons? If this is a joke, I ain't laughing.
Come on, these beast guys are itching for a fight.
Not sure if I can beat them all on my own, even if I had more weapons.
I seriously wonder, if you ever seen 8-Bit Theater, the fighter character who's always obsessed with swords, was he inspired by this guy?
Headache.
I couldn't kill the dragon. The solution? I need a bigger sword. What other characters? What other dialogue do they have on the other characters that aren't in your party? Wasn't Reese in one of these buildings too? Is this the inn? Yeah, that's the inn. Hold on. So let's go back to that other building and go upstairs. We got some time. It's April Fool's Day. We don't have to advance the story if we don't want to. Wait, there is... Yep, that's him.
Scared me. Shh. Don't tell them I'm here, okay? Can't be found out.
Why you sneak... Oh, yeah, the Beastman. I was gonna say, why is he sneaking around? He's the monk character, not the thief character.
I am one of them, but not with them. Can't let them see me. Don't tell. Please?
So for April Fool's Day this year, I decided to play through this demo again using characters I basically never play in the regular game. So basically the casters. This is going to be a party of Angela and Charlotte. And the way the demo is laid out, she doesn't actually get any spells until after the demo, from the sounds of it, or the very, very end of it. Oh, there's Reese.
Pardon me. My younger brother is missing, and I must find him as soon as possible. Have you perchance seen a little lost boy around here?
Hey, we told the truth last time. Let's lie about it this time. Just see what happens.
Really? Where? Where did you see him?
Over there? Oh, wait. Let's try this.
Oh, you lied to me. How terrible.
If we're going to do something like this, we might as well make the most of it.
But I suppose this was an attempt to cheer me up in your own way. So I thank you.
Retcon. No. Could you go through the... Oh, can you see a lost young guy? Please tell him that his sister is searching for him. Alright. That's the thing. Choices have meaning in some of these games, and this is one of them. But... I should have said over there and made it into a Whopper. Well, maybe we can come back and stream this again with another character and do something like that. Maybe as Hawkeye. That would be interesting. Alright. Okay, Madam Princess, put on your mud mask and take a power nap before the werewolves transform.
Looking for a place to rest? No charge. Can't do business with these beastmen in town anyways.
And now we know why she was sleeping in the inn when we came through as Duran. Okay, the anime werewolves are out of the way. Escape Jad! Oh wait, chest. +1 chocolate. Good, we're gonna need some of that anyways. Got this on hard mode, and she's a mage, and we have to melee for the demo, because we don't get the light elemental until after that one and only boss fight. Do you at least get to try casting spells or something? The Rabbit Forest. I'm just gonna call them rabbits. You know, this whole thing with making itty-bitty changes to English words to make it sound like some fantasy term, got over that years ago. Alright. Ah, monsters! Yeah, it's basically different. Wait, we can... that's just the Jad Stronghold sign. You can always go to the statue to get healed up if this gets a little tough. There's the last go around. We'll overwrite it. I don't really want to use any of these saved games when the full game comes out. Technically later this month, now that it's April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day! So... Oh, wait a minute. That's right. There was something special about seashores in the original game. Just forgot what it was. Don't worry, folks. The embarrassment is just beginning. Wait till we meet Charlotte. No spoilers. It does seem like it's going faster, though, but that's because I actually know the controls and some of the basics now. That's one of the things with trying to get that initial experience back, like what some people are going through with WoW Classic. They're like, why isn't it the same as Vanilla WoW? Because there are some notable changes, but at the same time, we have experience. You can't really take that away and go back to being a complete rookie at these games. Nope. One more of these things. Bonk, bonk. Hey, a cup of wishes. Woo! I don't know. I might actually do Duran, Angela, and Reese, with Duran as the paladin healer. Much, much better than last time when I couldn't... How do you hit flying enemies in this game? Oh, there's a jump button! Woohoo! Walking animation? No. Is there a way to stealth past sleeping enemies? Well, obviously not if you keep jumping instead of picking... Ah, an item seed. Now. See if we can sneak over to that chest. Ah! Huh? Go back to bed! It's the middle of the night, don't you know? Ah! How about hiding over here? See, I wonder if it's like Super Mario 64 where you can sneak past enemies. Just kept running by mistake. Alright, take him out. Maybe we gotta get the other one, too. I don't know, this is on hard mode. It doesn't seem all that hard. Probably because this is the early part of the game. It probably gets harder later on. In retail, it probably will. Now. Yeah, see, you can barely tilt the stick in order to walk slowly. Because the minute you tilt things even the tiniest bit, you bust into running and you wake up the mobs. But it looks like you can sneak by Super Mario 64 style. Yep, we can. However, I want the experience.
You wish.
See ya! That's a quick way to get... I'm used to... I'm getting used to the tactics meter again. Ooh, a blue jar. That's not magic. That's something else. So we need the elemental in order to cast that spell. Alright. Lake Town. That's not that bad meleeing, but she's not that great as a fighter. Have Duran tank the whole thing or something. I think we're going in circles. Where's the objective? Actually, no. We're still picking up stuff. If there was nothing to pick up, then... The thing is, with the difficulty and everything, I'm not really finding it all that critical to use the candy and stuff. And this is with the difficulty cranked all the way up. Oh boy. April Fool's Day 2020. The April Fool's Day to remember. Whatever. Alright, where's that lake town again? We gotta progress the story. I wonder how much faster this is. All is peaceful. Until... Whee! Yeah, barely any dialogue. Now, how do we progress the story again? Yeah, please. How do we progress the story so I get back to playing something that isn't tied to April Fool's Day? Sometime before sunrise. $6 gold. It's using an alternate word for gold, but it's still gold. Is that really... So, wait, did I come in the other way? One question I have from the last time, though. We're finding all this gold here. Is there anything to buy in any of the stores?
Well, lots of wares to browse.
Oh, so there is something. Oh, okay. There are weapon upgrades. Yeah, let's do that. Do something with the gold we're picking up. Oh, boy. Alright. Not that. Gear. Sell the wand. We actually bought a weapon upgrade this time. Woo! Alright.
Come again.
I love shopping. Yeah. Oh, look, it's your, yeah. Wizard cane. Alright, so we actually did something with this town. Before, plot moment. What about the armor shop? I mean, we're going shopping here enough as it is, so... Since she loves shopping... Well, let's go, check the armor store while we're at it. Oh boy, April Fool's Day. It's sleep. Whatever. Next! So, you come down here, it's all nice and peaceful, you do whatever, and then the story directs you out of town, and then brings you back, and we know what happens then. Those of you that are familiar with this game. The rest, stay tuned. Alright. I don't know, I kind of like the sound better with the pop filter. Less of the puh stuff. RIP headphone users. Alright, off to the Cascade Cavern. Still not as annoying as Castlevania 2. Alright, this is the way to Holy City Wendell. Side-scroller! New Super Mario Brothers mode. Uh-oh. There's an invisible force blocking the way.
Someone's put up a barrier. I never learned how to dispel this. I need to find someone who can break the spell.
Grr, I couldn't dispel the barrier. Let's beat up a mushroom. Excuse me, mush boom. The one-letter rule.
You'll regret this. Double slap.
Yeah. Oh, level up. Doo-dah, doo-dah, doo-dah. So we got that spell we can't use. Whatever. Intellect. Stamina gives you diamond shards and spell guard. Strength for whatever reason. Magic recoil. What kind of perk is that anyways? Now let's do intellect and spirit. Just for the heck of it. You don't get very far. You can only level up a couple of levels in this demo anyway, so do that here. Plus it'll keep it interesting. Not leveling up strength. No, hold it. Items, gear, and stats. She has terrible strength. Attack 13, defense 9, strength 7, 7, 11, 10, 8. Yeah, very much a, yeah, wizard. Wait, what? Hold on. Stats. Okay, all you people asking about what are the physics like, there's your answer. All you people that secretly play night elves in WoW and don't tell anybody. You know who you are! Curses! I managed to get away from Jad, but now I'm stuck here because of the barrier. Now I'll never get home to Wendell. Take down the barrier? Hey buddy, if you figure it out, let me know. Buddy? You do know that's a princess in front of you, right? It's supposed to be Your Majesty. Well, who knows anything about Altena and the divine kingdom of Wendell anyways? Then it's been the night here, I guess. Finding a way home is a problem for future me. You could stay the night here too. Maybe the barrier will magically disappear overnight. You never know. See here. Let's head out to the beach. How far can you go into the water? Invisible wall, right? Yeah, no swimming. It's like Final Fantasy XIV. Some people dance in the darkness, afraid to step into... okay, that's dated reference. That's not even the right lyrics either.
Me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake.
Those who don't get the reference,
Maybe it'll appear
the
tonight,
Hoff.
too.
That's your only hint. Find a way to break the barrier. Hey, Mana Fairy, right? Oh, there's more gold sitting around, the people are just dropping? Or is she kind of like, you know, the old lady who can see the pennies in the parking lot? Like, reflex. Bend down, pick up the penny that someone dropped on the asphalt. Lots of winter itch, though, in the month of April. It's too bad the cold came back. You used to be able to go through Cascade Cavern to the east to get to the other side of the lake. Unfortunately, Wendell's closed it off to keep their city safe. So head to the inn. Once again, this lady's answer to everything is to just go sleep like a lazy ass. Yeah. All right.
Welcome.
Rest until evening, rest until morning, save or cancel. Rest until evening. What's the worst that could happen? Dun 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 dun. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! I know it's the Mana Fairy, but I still can't stop thinking that this is kind of like a forerunner to Navi.
Huh?
You interrupted my beauty rest. What's your problem? Hold on, it's gonna take me an hour to get ready.
What's that?
Is my foundation correct?
A light?
All right. 1 hour later. Try planting seeds. We did get a. We actually did get a seed to plant. So. Chocolate. A frosty ring. Another frosty ring. How many rings can you equip? That's actually cooler than the original Super Nintendo Famicom game. So, let's equip some stuff here. Yeah, let's see. Nope, only one ring. Well, I guess we have something to sell then. Can't take any abilities, though. Anyways.
What?
Yep.
That weird light was definitely magical. Maybe if I follow it, I'll find the mage who cast it.
And I'll be able to learn all their spells. And stop bonking things with a stick everywhere I go.
Whatever. Alright, let's try the sneaking again. Sneak past... Nope! Somehow I got a feeling that old trick from Super Mario 64 isn't gonna work. Not bad considering she's the mage and we're playing on hard mode. Eek! For extra cringe, crank up the eeks. Yeah, April Fool's Day, baby. How long does it take to fill up that tech bar? Alright. The game is quite faithful to Secret of Mana, though. Makes me wonder what other good remakes Square Enix could put together these days. Oh, I almost caught the fairy! Hey, look, I actually ran into it. But the game wants to advance the story here, so... We could move this away, though. No pop filter or anything. So, hitting the red zone if we do this. Yeah, I don't want any distortion. Tried to get the levels correct for this. Also don't want the backache that I got the last time I hunched forward for 2 hours. So I got a pillow in play this time. Eek! Open the treasure chest, darn it! Yay, chocolate! Not exactly, yeah, wahoo! Cold ones, mandatory.
Are you hurt?
Happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
I'm alright. Oh. Who are you?
Whatever.
I'm Angela, a magician from Altena. I saw the light from Astoria's Inn.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do.
Oh, this should be good.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please, I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendell. I can't fly any further on my own.
Knowing how Durand reacted to
That is
this.
where I'm headed, so I don't mind taking you with me. But there's a barrier around the cavern. I think we're stuck here for now.
Ugh, so
I can
grating.
get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to the Sanctuary of Mana.
The Sanctuary of Mana? Wait.
That actually sounded really nice in the gaming headphones. We definitely get the airier
That
side of
came
things.
from Astoria.
Yeah.
What happened? I need to go back.
Hey, just put the mic up.
We need to get going.
You know how many streamers
Let me
I've seen
rest
use
inside
gaming
you for a
headsets
bit.
like this, though?
You won't see me, but don't worry.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
Still here.
Whoa, wait. What?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Ah! Her voice is in my head?
Hurry.
Fine.
You take Fairy with you.
So, Why are you heading to Wendell?
I knew that would be priceless.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm looking for answers.
Oh, I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
Yeah, that's why I saved this playthrough for April Fool's Day. I knew at least 3 girls like her in high school that were such a pain in the neck. Guys were like, "Yeah, she's going out with me," and I was always like, "Dude, you seen what she's like, other than what she looks like?" Yeah. Hats off to those guys, because we all saw how it ended back in those days. Ay, ay, ay. Save! That was the thing. A lot of folks I went to school with, they thought I was gay or something because I actually was kind of repulsed by people like Angela. And I'm like, look, there's more to someone than their looks, you know. And then years later, I had a boss that he went out with a few folks and whatnot, and he was in and out of relationships and stuff. And he told me, he said, "Look, man, when it comes to dating, there's one rule: beauty fades, dumb is forever." That's one reason to wear the sunglasses, so you can't see how much of an eye roller this is for me. I'm not an anime guy either. I only put up with anime-type goofiness like this when it's part of the story of a video game. I don't go out of my way for whatever that ay-ya-ya-ya thing is that everyone's made a meme out of.
Oh, that's right. We have to go check on Astoria.
That's what Angela sounded like when she finally hit 65 and the grandkids came over. All right. So about Astoria. Oh, werewolf strike. There's probably lots of coins on the ground just like there was before, right?
What happened? Where is everyone?
This looks like the work of beastmen.
Beastmen!
Terrible.
There is no time to waste. We have to get to the Priest of Light as soon as possible. Wendell is in danger.
Head back to Cascade Cavern. There's still, like I said, there's still stuff on the ground. And there's still jars to smash. Oh, man. So the Beastmen attacked the town, and they razed it but didn't pillage it. Okay. Like the guy in the other town said, they're not very smart. Another cup of wishes. This just feels so wrong, though. What she said. Town's been destroyed. Let's just pick up all the loose change that was left lying around when the Beastmen attacked the city. Oh, candy! So it's interesting that the drops regenerate. I mean, I went through and I grabbed stuff when the town was still in one piece. And now the town's been destroyed. And here's everything again. Well, I don't think I got the chest or anything like that. It's an RPG. There's always stuff to go around and push a button and get free stuff. Makes you wish life was kind of like that. Oh, I gotta pay my rent this month. Let me wander into a random person's house, look through their cupboards, and find something to sell. And they won't have any problem with it whatsoever because RPG. I gotta watch how I say RPG. I don't want to sound like the overly excited guy in the commercial for RPG Maker XP. RPG Maker XP! Oh, man. That's a dated reference. That's mid-2000s, so it's got at least a decade on it. Silent Passage of Time. Eek, eek! Let's pick up all the loose change! Eek! Dun-de-dun-de-dun. A medical herb! That was an awfully shiny medical herb. Cold one. Mandatory! And just you wait. Because there's some other things I have planned for this playthrough. Let's get to the save point after beating up some more mushrooms. Nope. Oh, that's why they tell you to hold down the bumper, because it opens up the specials menu, and then you just pick it. So, magic rope. I think that takes you back to the previous previous screen on the original 2D version of the game. Let's save. The map, please. Wrong way. Down and across. Right, back to 2D mode here, and...
So impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier. There. You should be fine now.
Head to the holy city of Wendell. %. Next go around, we'll smash the heck out of everything and one-shot everything as a mage. Wrong button! More candies. Invisible wall. Yeah, let's play this the normal way. Where's the star? Way down there. Alright, speed up some mushrooms. So you open the specials menu and hit the button.
You wish.
Okay, maybe we won't one-shot everything with a mage. So, if you're wondering why the Google speakers keep randomly blabbering, I upgraded my network since the last time we did this, and I have subnets. All the wireless is on a subnet, and that's on a specific box that I can turn on and off. Just shut that off, and bam, no interference bandwidth-wise from any of the wireless devices in the house. I just turn it back on when I'm done. As opposed to the Google speakers causing dropped frames. Uh-oh! Sleep spores! Alright, now these fights are taking forever, because she's only hitting for single-digit damage. Oops.
As if.
Oh, yeah. Items. Oh, no, you don't use them here. You use them on the ring menu. Okay, I don't need the tutorial. Shut up. Candy. Oh, it's already on the ring menu. So you just do that. Oh, we got plenty of candy, so... An item seed. I don't think we get to another... Oh, no, we get to the holy city of Wendell. We can use those there, but not really too concerned about 100% playthrough for the April Fool's special. Eek! Sonic Wonder. Whatever. Maybe if I had a better subwoofer. See ya. Next. Now, let's see here.
Help me!
Here's Charlotte's entry point in the story. Except this time she's actually in the party.
Oh, I thought it was Hagana, but you saved me! I'm Charlotte. I'm a famous beauty from Wendell.
Hey, what are you doing all alone in a dangerous place like this?
Oh, now she's like Mom? April Fool's Day, ladies and gentlemen. You can experience the previous journey of your new companion, Charlotte. Play through her past. You cannot save during a flashback chapter, and any items obtained during the flashback will be lost. Last time, we said no to this. But this time, we're going to take an intermission, do a little bit of a stretch break, because we've been playing for an hour, and that's the recommended thing to do, and get some more cold ones for even more cringe when we get back. For now, enjoy the music of DJ Pretzel, the OC remix that I've been having a blast with in many, many streams for the last couple of days. Well, the ones I've done anyways. Don't think that's many, many yet. But this is Such Sweet Sorrow OC remix based on music from Lufia 2, ocremix.org. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere, or come back when you see the game get going again. Whatever you folks do. cold one refilled. Now we're back in business here. You know, whoops. Yeah, and also trying to charge this controller. Wire mess. Ah! I don't think we'll need this thing for charging the controller anymore. It's been a couple of days since I used it. Hey, it still works. What a concept. So, I almost came back without the cold one, and I don't know how guys like S-Fan and Dr. Disrespect do it, but putting on a headset when you got long hair, how the heck does that work? I mean, or maybe I'm just a little biased because this is actually a wig. So, April Fool's Day continues, and along with that, we're actually going to play through the flashback this time, playing through as Angela and Charlotte in the Trials of Mana demo, the two casters, and I never play casters in this game, so the cringe fest continues. You cannot save during a flashback. Let's play through Charlotte's flashback. Yeah. If it loads. Was I away too long? See, one thing I've noticed with streaming is that you sit in a more aggressive position, so it can kind of hurt after a while versus my usual way back in the chair, relaxed way of playing games. Way back in the chair. All right. Charlotte's the cleric. And a bit more like a little kid, but, you know, at least she won't be all whiny, I don't think.
Papa! Mama! Where are you going?
And she's got the Elmer Fudd thing going on, too.
Wait! Don't leave me! Papa! Mama!
What is it with parents and RPGs, I tell you? The fighter's parents went off to fight some dragon lord and never returned. The mage lady's parents were... Mage lady's mom treated her like garbage, then stuff. And now we get this. That's right, Charlotte. It was only a bad dream.
Oh! A dream!
What if they could have gotten an actual kid to do the voices for this?
Are you okay? You sure? You ran up so quickly, I was afraid I'd hurt you. Looks like you're okay, though.
I don't know. Maybe when retail comes out, I'll play Duran, Reese, and Charlotte. Make like a happy family of adventurers or something. Not having to listen to Angela's whining for the entire story.
Your Eminence, may I have a word about Charlotte?
Oh, Heath, Mana's blessings be with you. How is my granddaughter?
She isn't as chipper as usual. She seems young thanks to her elfin heritage.
Ah, that explains a few things.
15. She may have sensed the shift in mana power.
I see. Look here, Heath. The mana statue has begun to cry, and you saw the light above the lake last night.
Yes, sir. It was bright as day in the middle of the night. Do you know the source?
I do not. But I believe it has to do with a change in the mana power of the world. The light seemed to land in Astoria across the lake. Would you be willing to look into it, Heath?
Of course, Your Eminence. I believe there is trouble in Jad as well. We should erect a barrier in Cascade Cavern to protect Wendell from any interlopers with bad intent. It would be the safest plan.
Well, that explains a few more things. Guess there's more lore if you play the game with Charlotte in the party.
A white, huh? It could be dangerous. I can't let Heath face it alone. I gotta go after him. Okie dokie. Let's get out of here.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. She uses nunchucks. Well, they're called flails in this game, but nunchucks. Oh, man. Okay, it settles it. Duran, Reese, Charlotte in release. Duran's the tank, Reese is the DPS, and Charlotte's the healer. Nunchuck Priest. Show me another game that has ever come out where the healing priest swung nunchucks around. Oh, man. So where's the...
Come now, Charlotte. You're not supposed to leave the temple today.
Uh-oh.
Let me go! I gotta save Heath! What a jerk! Let's go a different way.
So you're basically a bratty kid sneaking out of the house. What, is there going to be some kind of, like, tie a bunch of bed sheets together and then sneak out the side of an upstairs window? I still can't get over the whole nunchucks thing. I gotta see if there's a battle priest thing. Well, training. You can raise your mighty, sturdy, and strength +5. So you actually can raise her strength. Stats are... Oh, okay. So 5, 5, 6, 7, and 6. Well, basically, strength-wise, she's on par with Angela.
Oh! Hi, Charlotte!
Mick, I know you on some
Sounds like a
dumb
South
little
Park
kid
character.
anymore. Come on! Help me get to Astoria!
What? You want to go to Astoria? But
they're monsters.
There are monsters in Cascade Cavern.
Play an old
And all
Skrillex
around the
song or
lake.
something.
Plus, you don't know magic like the grown-ups.
Oh, another caster that doesn't cast
Listen
anything.
up, Tiny. I may be as small as you are, but I happen to be 15 years old, so I'm basically an adult.
Yeah, an Elmer
My
Fudd
body
from New
is
York.
just aging slower than most people's do. That's all. Got it? Now tell me how to get to Astoria, or else.
How about you act your age?
Okay,
That you say
fine.
you are.
Meet me outside on the second floor balcony tonight. I know a secret that might help.
Nothing what to do. Let's take a nap.
What's your... Smash! Oh man, yeah. When everything releases, it will be Duran, Reese, and Charlotte for my main party. Power nap. Come on, kid, it's nap time. Oh, look, someone tucked her in.
Oh, good. It's nighttime.
All right. So the bed sheets out the side window and stuff. Head to the balcony on the second floor. What do these guys say? Mick was looking for you, Charlotte. Are they that oblivious? The left-hand room has some books for you to read. That sounds fun, right, Charlotte? Yeah. Books for you. She's a kid. Let's play Don't Touch the Floor. Okay, Square Enix, you party poopers. Don't touch the floor! All right. Let's see here. What's in the chest? RPG chocolate.
Hey, Charlotte, over here. Now stand back.
It was hard for me to sneak this away without anyone noticing what I was doing. This is a spring stepper. It lets you jump really far. Just don't ask where I took it from, okay?
Okay, great. So, how exactly is this supposed to help me?
You can jump to Astoria with this without the grown-ups knowing. But you gotta go now. Someone could come by at any second.
What, no fighting? Well, she is the healer after all. Actually, I think I remember this from the original game.
I think my aim was off.
Oh, here we go.
Not my fault.
So where does she land? In the caves?
What? A little girl. Now what? Oh, you're up. This is Astoria. You okay?
Ooh, I'm sorry. This is Mick's fault. He's toast when I get back.
I'll go. You stay. It's night, so sleep, okay?
Wow. It's a good thing I landed on a nice person last night. But I've wasted enough time. Gotta find Heath.
Okay, so... Come to think of it, if I went with Duran, Reese, and Charlotte, they kind of look like the three protagonists from the original Secret of Mana. You got the dude with the sword, you've got the little elf kid, and then you have... Yeah, maybe this is kind of some, subliminal doohickey where, I'm recreating Secret of Mana by this whole, adventuring family or whatever. Is that the end of the flashback? No, the rabbit forest. I'm curious where the Meridian Child is played in Charlotte's intro. Could probably do that some other time or off screen.
Heath.
Where did you go? Oh no, this is the combat tutorial. Yeah, you're no match for a nunchuck priest.
This is a piece of cake. Leave it to me.
Is that the game's way of knowing that you already did the tutorial, so... You shouldn't be able to save. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just a healing statue now. What's her special move look like? That's my question. So since she's on the continent of the holy city of Wendell, where exactly is the intro? We'll have to see. This might be abbreviated because it's the flashback. But no, seriously. Duran, Reese, and Charlotte would be basically a redo of the characters from the original Secret of Mana. They certainly look like him anyways. 55%, taking forever to build up special points. Let's see here. Two casters on April Fool's Day, meleeing things. You don't actually learn any spells until the very end of the demo. So I wonder if none of the leveling I do during the flashback matters, and she'll just be leveled up to something... Well, no, you can't keep the items in it or something. Yay, level 2. Actually, can we put points in anything? This is a flashback, so... Oh, we can, actually. Sturdy Strength, Defender Stamina, Close Call Recovery, Healing Light. Of course we're going to go for that. We need the Light Elemental before we can cast it, though. Twinkle Rain, etc. Nothing resembling an attack spell. Well, the Healing Priest, of course, I mean. Well, Healing Priest with nunchucks. Speaking of which. Miss, you need help? You're looking for someone? I do remember seeing a priestly young man heading in the direction of Jad. Oh, that's why. And what, she gets captured by the Beastmen and then they have to get out of town? It's just different because she's on the second continent to start the game, whereas the other characters are coming from somewhere else. So how does that factor in with the whole Meridian Child thing? Seven out of 12 useless MP. No spells yet. Oh wait, the special move. We'll get recovered and then we'll just do that with the next fight. Come on, where's some more rabbits? Let's detour, just see what her special move is like.
This one's a doozy. Too bad.
That's it? Not even a cleave attack, or were the monsters in the wrong spot? And again, why am I expecting the priest to be the combat master who can cleave the heck out of everything? Alright, next story point. Ah, here we go. This looks like something. Cold ones, mandatory for this cringe fest. This is a lot less... Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I could ask the same of you. What business could Ferolian guards possibly have in this place?
Hey, this human's a priest from Wendell. We can't let him go now that he's seen us. It could jeopardize our Beastman invasion.
Invasion? Impossible!
Heath!
What's with this kid?
What's with you? Ow! Ow! Ow!
Classic
Let
cartoon.
me go, you big old...
Actually, no, Spaceballs, the lightsaber battle. Dark helmet swinging like crazy. Oh, an actual smite spell. When does she learn that?
I took care of them. What are you doing here?
Oh, Heath. You left and...
Shh, something is coming.
No! No! Make it stop!
Watch out!
Heath!
Wow! Didn't realize that Holy Bolt would work so well. I suppose it is a powerful spell after all. Ooh, looks like I hooked a whopper.
You have to advance the dialogue? Oh.
Oh no! What did you do to Heath?
Yikes. Leave the kid alone.
Silly
Scarecrow
child.
wannabe.
Run if you know what's good for you.
Ah, here it is. I was wondering about that. Meridian Child, ladies and gentlemen.
No! Heath! He's gone. Heath! Give him back!
Heath was whisked away by the mysterious man as the Beastmen began to attack the city of Jad. Alone and frightened, Charlotte heard a noise nearby.
Charlotte finished recounting the harrowing story of how they came to be on this journey. So that's the end of the flashback. And I guess after that you go to Jad and the Beastmen and stuff.
And I couldn't even get back to Wendell because of the barrier. Until you opened a path through the cavern for me. I got a little lost on the way. And fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Oh, stop crying. I'll take you with me, okay? First fairy, now this little girl. Give me a break. Well, I'm on my way to Wendell to see the Priest of Light anyway. You might as well tag along. Come on.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. Come on, Slowpoke. I'll take you to my grandpa. Now, it's off to Wendell.
Fantastic.
All right. Now we have two casters thumping things with melee weapons.
Come along, recruits. Follow me.
Recruits?
Excuse me. I don't remember signing up for anything.
I'm on the job. Don't keep me waiting. I'm on the job. Don't keep me waiting. I'm on the job. Don't keep me waiting. I'm on the job.
Hey, let's let her nunchuck things.
Have time for this. Stop.
Of course you won.
Oh man, this is rich.
Don't keep me waiting.
So, what's the congratulations message if Angela wins a fight? And where's the nearest statue?
Careful. This could get ugly.
Haha! Dodge roll.
I'm on the job. Don't keep me. Are you challenging me? Double slash.
How's it a slash attack if you're using a blunt weapon?
We should get going.
Now, then again, at least we're doing better than Oblivion, where axes are considered blunt weapons. Way to go, Bethesda, on that one, huh? Item seed, and 18 gold that isn't called gold. Oh man, where's the save point? How's the boss character gonna... Oh, this is gonna be nuts. This is in hard mode too, so... Yay, the holy city of Wendell. Woohoo! And I see something to go pick up. What? Hey, where'd the kid go? Uh-oh. Charlotte? Where'd you get lost?
Can I have your attention, please? Oh, if there's a little elf child wandering around completely lost, your parents are waiting for you at the courtesy desk. Located on the main concourse level.
2 candies. Okay. Or maybe it's part of the story because... Danger. Faulty spring stepper. No stepping. Oh, really? Where's Charlotte, though? How about... Yeah, the cutscene will bring them all back together. Holy City Wendell. I couldn't stay in the inn, but I'm a little on the cheap side, so maybe I should run back into the cave and find the gold statue.
The Priest of Light is in this city, right? I wonder what he's like.
Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
How come we still can't change character? Did Charlotte run ahead or something? Is this some kind of bug? Well, I mean, I know Charlotte's from around here, but... What happens if you use the inn while the party's split up? Yeah, the priest can wait. In room! Let me have an in room! Darn it! Oh, it's the other button. Talk. There we go.
Welcome.
Rest until morning. There, see? And now she teleported back. Maybe it's a bug in the remake. Sylphid Day. The elementals all have names. The elementals all have names in this game, so... Let's see here. Oh, we still can't change character. So obviously it's tied to the plot, but at least the HP and MP are restored. Now, what about those seeds? Plant them all. Just see what happens. Was this in the original game, or is this kind of a sneaky way of introducing something resembling loot boxes? At least you're not paying real money for them, though. Assassin Eye. There we go. Ton oil. What are those, crafting reagents or something? Or am I still used to playing MMOs? Right. What do those things do anyways? Items on hand. Oh yeah, those are weapons, I think. No, imbues allies' weapon with earth elemental damage. Chance of putting enemy to sleep. Deals wood magic wood magic? I'm not touching that one. Chance of poisoning enemy and absorbing MP. Ton oil halves magic damage done to an ally. So is this more along the lines of what, say, Final Fantasy, the newer versions of it have? Ooh, a hand axe. Projectile deals non-elemental damage to an enemy. Wait, is it a consumable? Could I just throw that at some... That'd be funny if we had Charlotte. That'd be funny if we had Charlotte throw something. Yeah, a little priest girl throws an axe at a goblin or something like that. Alright, where's... Enough stalling. Let's go find the priest. Actually, no. Let's go to the weapon shop. Stalling again, huh?
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
I love shopping. It's an upgrade for Charlotte, though, so let's just get one of those. Yep.
Ooh, exciting.
And let's sell the... That's the fun part, though, is that the buying and selling of stuff is very, very, streamlined. So you just get that over with and get back to the adventure. In many ways, this does feel like a game that's faster than the original.
Come again.
At least the dance of the merchants makes a little more sense as opposed to the spazzy dance in the original SNES games. All right, now we get to go see the priest. I should consider installing this on the SSD to speed up the load times as well when this comes out. Only a $50 game, though.
Hmm?
What?
I think I'll wait out here. I left without telling Grandpa. He's probably really mad at me.
Oh, this should be good. Charlotte left the party. Can I just leave her there? I think wait, don't tell me. Probably. Oh no, you have to advance the story. Okay. Well then, let's advance the story. With extra eeks for good measure. This does remind me of the places you save your game in a Dragon Quest game, though.
Please, accept the Goddess of Mana's blessings.
So you're the Priest of Light, You're plainer than I expected.
Ugh,
I was hoping you might have some wisdom to share.
Whoa,
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the mana tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
withering? But without the mana tree, the seals on the mana stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
Huh? What is that?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
What? There's no way. What does this mean, Fairy?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
I'm a mage. I'm not pulling a sword out of a stone.
That's good for you, but what about me? I've had enough of this hosting business. Go haunt the old geezer instead.
Would that I were able to bear your burden. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
What? Sorry, but no way am I getting mixed up in this. I don't need any Sword of Mana.
The true Queen of Altena wants the Sword of Mana, doesn't she? This is your chance to get it first, and to prove to her that you are strong in your own right.
Ooh, playing to her narcissism.
Stop digging around in my thoughts without permission, Fairy. I can't believe this. What is this Sword of Mana anyway?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits. It is
Lore
an
time.
alternate form of the golden wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the Mana Tree, waiting. Before the Mana Tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the Goddess of Mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
My mother wants that sword. If I manage to get it first, she'll finally acknowledge my abilities.
That's pure narcissism.
Okay then. Where can I find the Sanctuary of Mana?
I am so sorry, but with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary. Not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the Sanctuary of Mana should appear. Through that portal is the Sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the mana goddess began her slumber.
What should I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed Benevodons. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the Mana Stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a Mana Stone, I've heard many say that the Light Stone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina. It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
And that's when we'll activate those light spells earlier. The Priest of Light's Faith has granted you a new ability. Okay. HP boost. Base HP increased by 30. Okay. Is it a passive? Chain abilities can be used by all party members. Learn more abilities by allocating training points and meeting people along your journey. You may learn chain abilities from quite unexpected acquaintances. That's another way in which this game is different when you replay it with different characters in the party. So, just what this game did in the 1990s was definitely ahead of its time. You think of how MMOs work nowadays, and this is one of the things I brought up last time I played it. You think about how MMOs work nowadays.
Don't leave me behind. I need to save Heath. I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Charlotte joined the party. You think of how MMOs work. You start in an area, and your choices at the beginning of the game affect what your character's like, where they live, etc. A lot of your experience, mostly early in the game. This game was doing that before any of that stuff ever was going on. So, is it here? Oh, look, an item seed. Let's go to the inn and cash it in. $669 views. We've passed the dreaded 666 on the channel. Fitting that this would happen on April Fool's Day. Medical herb. Yay! That's cool, though, that planting seeds and whatnot, you come back to the inn and you plant the seeds and they level up. Your ability to plant seeds levels up and stuff. It sounds like an interesting side quest in the game. Was that in the original? I don't know. I'd have to get a Nintendo Switch for that, and I'm in no position to buy anything. But we'll save that for some other discussion that's probably not going to be on Twitch. So, let's see here. Oh, look, Charlotte has more hit points than Angela does. Who's the cleric and who's the mage? So, back to the cave we go. Of course, we do have a boss fight, and we get the light elemental. The thing is, though, can you just go hack and slash and try out those spells? Definitely looks like a game that I'm going to pick up when it comes out. All right.
I know what to do. Don't keep me waiting. I'm on the job.
Can't even see her. So what was that again about throwing an axe at a goblin?
Take that. It's over.
Oh, the other characters will
I feel like I could defeat any enemy.
level up. There is a max level of, I believe, 7 in here, so training for Angela. Victory MP boost. Oh! Let's do that. We did another level for that. Victory MP boost. Recover. Oh, this is a modern game feature, I'm guessing, versus what was in the original game. Recover 2 MP when an enemy is defeated. So if she melees a bunch of stuff, she gets MP back in order to cast more spells. You know, I remember a lot of the game facts guides that were talking about, you know, if you play as, you know, oh wait, it's the triggers that, nope, all right. Does Charlotte have something like that? Heal CS boost, Twinkle Rain, Recovery, what's that? We have to put some points in intellect to do. Oh, she doesn't have anything. She doesn't have anything. Oh, because the flashback doesn't count. All right, so this would give us Healing Light, give us a spell. Or we could do into intellect, Close Call, and Recovery. Recovers 20% more HP when healing ally with 30% HP or below in battle. I actually want the spell first. Base MP increased by 5, then there's Healing Light, which is actually a healing spell. Yep. So we have one more left. Let's just get Heal CS boost. Add 5% of CS gauge when healing. Oh! This is actually... Okay, this makes playing as the casters more interesting. So, when she heals somebody as the main healer, it gives her 5% of her special ability gauge, and then you can unleash a big damage ability after healing a bunch of people. Sweet! Heal CS boost, and let's do an HP boost as well. And, oh, she doesn't have anything yet. Abilities, HP, whoops. Remove and give to Angela. Well, Angela needs the HP more than Charlotte does. She has a bit of a disadvantage versus Charlotte. Well, now she's basically a tank. Magician and Cleric. Yeah, it looks like nunchucks, but it's actually a flail. Gear and stats. Rotate around. Yeah, it's a flail, but it looks like a nunchuck. All right.
Don't keep me waiting.
Boo-hoo-hoo. All right.
Be careful. This could get ugly. That's how it's done.
It'd be easier if
On
these.
the job. Don't keep me waiting.
It'd be easier if these casters could actually cast something, though.
I'm on the job. This one is so annoying.
Ah! Keep getting caught in all these moves. Where the heck is Angela? She's missing all over the place.
It's over.
Whoops. I guess the healing goes to everybody, right?
Let's focus on finding Lumina. Of course. I need to learn how to use magic no matter what. Don't keep me waiting.
Woo-hoo-hoo. April Fool's Day, baby.
Wait, stop.
Wasn't she just saying that she couldn't hardly do anything?
There's mana power coming from the waterfall. See that strange hole? Further up. I bet Lumina is in there.
Not really a wig guy, but hey, you know, adjustable hairline. Yeah, light things up a bit. As opposed to... Hey, why not? Have some fun with this. It's affecting the headphones too, though. Let's see here. A little bit of ear fatigue from wearing these things. I'm wondering what people were talking about when they talked about these kinds of things, but I don't think I've ever had a hairline this low, not even as a teenager, so yeah, this is annoying. I tend to be a big fan of short hair because long hair has traditionally fallen in my face like this. Yeah. When I was little, between haircuts, I could be quite the mop top. Anyways, now let's continue the story. Where's the next save statue? Because these two definitely need some kind of heals.
Leave it to me, Wookiees.
Leave it to me, Wookiees, huh? Wookiees? I don't see Chewbacca anywhere.
It's over. You wish. That's how it's done.
See, it's more interesting when Angela is the second character.
I'm on the job.
Because then she whines about how she could do things so much better.
Okay.
So with that in mind, how about we equip Charlotte with the HP boost? Change costume? Oh, so there's going to be a cosmetic element to this game too? Oh boy. Is that going to be DLC? So is Square Enix going to find a way to introduce DLC to this game now? Oh boy. Bring on the complaints about microtransactions if that happens. Alright. See, now I had Charlotte eat that candy, and now she has non-full HP because I equipped the HP boost. Sleep powder! Nuts!
Don't keep me waiting.
Again? Again! Can't dodge the sleep attack. Oh, come on, AI.
Easy peasy.
Oh, man. Use more candy and whatnot. It is nice, though, there's MP recovering abilities for the casters.
Each other.
Sleep attack!
Wish. Oh, good. We don't have to be on guard for now.
There's the statue. Let's head on up to it. Because the boss battle is probably going to be pretty interesting with these two. I actually think, yeah, I think they're lower level. I actually think that they're lower level. I think they're actually lower level than Duran and Kevin were.
Is that the whole fairy was talking about? How do we even get over there?
Oh, right. I forgot you can't fly. I think I can use the residual mana power in the waterfall to get you over there. Let's give it a try. We did it! I know what to do.
This is where I gotta use the power attacks to break their armor. Actually, the goblins are using hand axes too, so.
That's how it's done!
Alright. Well, we got something to pick up over there.
I know what to do.
Good change to AI as well. Whoa. Get a piece of candy ready.
How's that?
Oh wait, there's a green jar. Come on, Angela, finish him off. Am I asking a mage to tank?
It's too gross and dark in this cave.
Oh, so the green jars don't do everything, so.
Don't keep me waiting. Don't worry, I've got this. You wish. All right. Let's focus on finding Lumina. Then let's go. I gotta bring Heath back.
Let's focus on finding Lumina. Oh, so she's doing something besides whining about stuff. That's nice. Where's that? We got the candy and chocolate, so.
Here we go. Here. This is so annoying. Double slash. I'm on the job. Look. Come and get me. Too bad. Don't underestimate Charlotte. Don't keep me waiting.
Yay.
Be careful. This could get ugly. Don't keep me waiting. Ha, you wish. Double slash.
Enemy positioning is part of this too, so.
Did you see that? I was great. Here we go.
Yeah, lose the poison. Yeah, let's see here. One item seed.
Leave it to me, rookies. All right.
Whoa! That hand axe hits hard when, well, she's a mage with barely any armor. Or anything at all, for that matter. How many? Yep. So the difference between normal and hard difficulty is I'm actually having to use healing items. I keep forgetting that. Wow. Options. Oh, we can change stuff here, too. Including the music. Uh-oh. Super Nintendo music.
Oh no. Here we go.
Text is auto progression. Where's the difficulty? No way! That takes away the fun of it. Maybe if we keep wiping on the boss, then. Alright. Could always just level up. Nice that the mechanics aren't just hack and slash.
Let's hurry along. I'm on the job. Don't keep... There! I'm on the job.
Oh yeah, we use the candy right in front of the safe statue that restores all your stats. Epic fail. Yeah. Let's try that again. So, is it boss time? Probably. This is where we wipe over and over and over again.
I didn't think the light elemental would look so evil.
No, this isn't the elemental we're looking for.
Ooh.
It's a giant monster.
Oh, this is gonna
feel
be
mana
tough.
power coming off of it. Did this food steal the mana power?
Well, I guess we'll have plenty of time to figure this out once we defeat it.
Yeah, we do still have a hand axe. And it turns the camera around so you can actually...
Leave it to me!
Oh, yeah. That's a good thing to save those special abilities for. Special ability items for. Let's see. Deals wood damage, etc. Chance of putting the enemy to sleep! Yeah.
Is this it?
Angela's gonna get walloped by this thing. She's not getting out of the AoE.
Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, what's that jar for? Oh, it's for special abilities.
You'll regret this. Hey, watch it. Double slash. I'm on the...
Special abilities.
Too bad. Come and get me. Too bad.
Oh, she missed because the monster was in the air. So that's another thing we can do. That's another thing we can do with these boss battles is run around breaking all the blue jars. Run around breaking all the blue jars to fill up the special gauges, then just smash the heck out of the thing. Smash the heck out of the thing. Out of the boss.
Is this it?
Smash the heck out of the thing with special moves at 100%. Holy Bolt Plus? Best place for DPS is behind the boss.
Don't keep me waiting. I'm on. Don't keep me. Ha! You wish.
Yeah, make sure the boss is actually hittable before using special moves.
This one's a doozy.
I'm getting kind of used to hitting these bumpers though. Didn't we kind of auto attack this thing down with the other characters? Definitely learning how the game works. Get out of the AoE! Oh, no, it's another one. Are there any more jars we can smash?
Don't keep me waiting.
Nope, no jars. We gotta do this the regular way.
We're just about done here. Time for the finishing blow.
It's no match for us.
Criticals! Not exactly like the white mage punching the enemy in the Dorkly cartoon. Critical hit! Uh-oh. Run out of the AoE! Pick up all those crystals. Alright.
Are you challenging me?
Of course, Angela delivers the killing blow. Not bad for hard mode. Although for hard... Well, I did have to think about what I was doing, so technically I'm using my head in this. Almost to max level of 7. Yeah, actually it's pretty nice.
What is that?
Heyo! Looking for Lumina? That'd be me.
I'm the
Nice to
hipster
meet ya.
elemental.
A pleasure. And thanks for releasing me from the belly of that Full Metal meanie, am I right? Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't come. Barry filled me in on your plight while you were fighting. Telepathy's great, huh? Just like Fairy, we elementals need mana to live. I'll help however I can to make sure we save the mana of the world.
Lumina, where is the Lightstone?
It's straight up from here, deep within the old ruins. But you can't exactly get there from here. Oh, no. It's safe, though. For now, at least. It's so unstable. It seems like the Benevodon could be unsealed at any minute. We gotta get the rest of the elementals on board and open the portal to the sanctuary.
Obtain powers from the light elemental Lumina. So Angela has an attack spell, and Charlotte has a healing spell.
Huh? Would you look at that? I think we found a shortcut.
Yeah, we did find a shortcut, but I actually want to find some monsters and test the spells. Now that you can access Lumina's powers, you can use light elemental magic by putting training points towards abilities from the training section of the menu. Here's some examples of light magic. Holy Saber imbues an ally's weapon with light elemental damage. Healing Light recovers allies' HP, and Holy Bolt deals light damage. So Angela should be able to use Holy Bolt now. Leave Cascade Cavern. We're actually going to go backwards. We're actually going to go backwards here. Because, as we know, leaving Cascade Cavern is the end of the demo. So, I want to find some things to fight and see some of the spells in action. Here we are. So, what? We have to start combat first? What? How come we still can't use it?
How's that? I'm on the job.
Ha! Maybe it's not in the demo at all. Holy Bolt?
Holy Bolt! That was easy.
Okay, she was able to do that, so how come...
Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, she actually casted the spell, but how come you can't use the buttons to cast it? Gear stats. Moves. Class... Oh, that's a strike. Okay. So it's considered a move instead. And we got the costumes. Alright.
I'm on the job.
Ah, abilities. There we go. No. Hold on. That's helmets. Yeah, that's considered a move. So how do we get at those to cast them? So how do we get at those to cast them then?
Don't keep me waiting.
Those are strikes. Hold right bumper and press either X, Y, A, or B to set an... Ah, there we go. Spells have to be equipped. So, Healing Light. That's how... Okay. That makes sense then. So then to open on these guys...
Careful! It is that.
That works.
I'm on the job.
But how do you change targets? That's the thing. So... a little bit contrived, I guess. Alright, let's find the save statue, and... where was that?
Don't keep me waiting! Be gone! Careful! It's the enemy!
Oh, armor also lowers the damage that spells will do until you break the armor.
Don't struggle!
See ya!
Hurry along!
I guess the meta just... it's an older meta to where mages weren't exactly useless at melee. It's just that whenever you could, you always wanted them to... yeah, so now she would need the level up. So you just need the... you would always want to cast whenever you could, but it wasn't like they were completely useless. And as we know, this is the demo.
What do you think you're doing?
Thanks for taking down the cavern barrier. Saved us some trouble. Now, nothing's stopping us from invading Wendell. This is a present to show our appreciation.
So still cartoony as all heck, but
Let's get going.
definitely worth playing. Even in April Fool's mode. With a little of this going on, as well as that stuff.
Oh, what do I do?
And that's the end of the demo. This is the end of the demo. You can transfer your demo save data to the full version of the game. You can continue to play the demos, any of the main characters, play with different party members, and see how the story changes. So, we know that Angela's pretty whiny. So, after that, I think on my own, I probably want to play through Reese's story now, just so I can see a character like that not cry about half the stuff that happens in the game. Whatever. Save your completed demo data? You can use this to continue your playthrough in the full version. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I went back to the save statue in order to save before the boss fight. But yeah, definitely a cool game to check out. Go to the Steam Store product page. Nah, no thank you. And that, as they say, is that.
Trials of Mana.
So again, another playthrough of Trials of Mana, and another 2-hour-plus stream. And definitely something fun in the works when that game comes out. Now, technically, later this month. Want to thank everybody who tuned in for tuning in, and the folks watching the VOD, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my social media, MultimediaJay on Twitter, as well as the back catalog of my tech videos and other stuff over on YouTube. And social media links and whatnot, well, they'll be referenced in the closing screen for this. We opened with an OC remix, and we're going to close with an OC remix. Guban Nom's Final Fantasy VIII Fisherman's Horizon Christmas remix, ocremix.org for all the gaming-sounding music that I've been using in these streams. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and until next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by. Game on. And with this whole Dr. Disrespect knockoff thing, except I'm on the blue team, happy April Fool's Day.